now that you're on the precipice of the spring game, how would you assess the progress you guys have made?
Yeah, we're right there. You know what I mean, in terms of getting ready to close this thing out. I just have to tip my hat to these guys because they've worked so hard this spring. I mean, and we're tough. You know what I mean? Like, we're not going to hand gift or say things just to make guys feel good. We're going to be very honest. But these guys have really worked, man. So I'm excited, you know what I mean, about at least the direction, that we're able to start with.
How have you seen the team progress in terms of grasping the scheme that you guys are asking about their positions?
Yeah, I think now that they have experience, 14 practices, but in the beginning you're telling them here's the plan, you're teaching them the defense, but they haven't done it and haven't reaped any benefits from it on a day-to-day level, right? And so now 14 practices in, these guys got a better feel for it, and they can see, oh, okay, this is what it's supposed to feel like when we do X, Y, and Z, So I think that they are grasping it and embracing it more and more. So it's a cool thing to see.
Where do you see room for improvement between now and the first day in fall camp?
Everywhere. Everywhere. There's not one person that probably hasn't got better this spring, coaches included, and there's not one person that doesn't have a long way to go, coaches included, because, we're constantly raising the bar, constantly challenging ourselves and each other, coach to coach, player to coach, the coach to player. Like, it's all healthy when we all can challenge each other and understand the more we push each other, the better we are as a collective. So I think it's a positive that way.
What's your vision for the position in terms of playing multiple guys or rotation or having one guy take the spot? Do you have kind of a thought?
Yeah, I always tell those guys, I don't decide the depth chart. You guys do, and we always talk about earning the right to play, earning the right to get minutes in the game. It's not hey, this is tryouts in the fall. It ain't tryouts. You earn that right Monday through Friday, or Sunday through Friday, and then you go out there on Saturday and execute. And so you always want to have more than one guy, obviously, because if you're going to demand that these guys play with max effort, run to the ball as hard as they can, it should be hard to play an entire game, with one person. And so we've always rotated guys, not out of just, a necessity, but just from the mindset of, you also want to reward those guys that's doing the right things in practice each and every day with their opportunities. So that's a long ways from right now, but, we got to build depth across the board and across the team.
And you've had Taylor Couture there. He's just a guy who has played a lot of football in the last few years. What have you seen kind of from him and how he's developed, I guess, being on the field?
Yeah, he works every day. Has a professionalism about him in meetings and as he walks the halls, and you can tell that he's very serious when he comes out here and not here to joke around. He's, very dialed in, and so he, like, everybody, has to just get more and more reps and opportunities and things like that so they can grow within this defense. So excited, though, about all these guys.
Have you had a chance to get with the nickelbacks a little bit impacting this spring?
No, again, I'm more working with the edge guys. Again, the thought, when I first got here was we'll work it out, and it's pretty much been worked out. I'm pretty hands off with the nickel position. It's I'm up front. I work really hand in hand with Coach Nua, up front. So that's where I like to be. So it's a good thing.
You guys are obviously going to add a bunch in the portal over the course of the next couple months. In terms of edge rushers, is there specific types of traits you specifically will look for in that position?
Yeah, just guys that play with their hair on fire. You number one pass rush move is effort. You know what I mean? So if a guy's not just absolutely playing with his hair on fire on film, I just turn the film off. Like, nope. You know what I mean? And so those things stick out the most. But, yeah, we definitely have to add guys. I think at every position. You know, our team is aware of that. It's not a surprise. We're, you know, under the number that we need to be a good team. And so I'm excited, you know, to continue to add those pieces and help this thing grow and push because, you know, it isn't a rebuild. You know, the expectation is to win, and that's how we have to approach this from a roster standpoint as well.
You expect some people in that room, in your room, though, to be added?
I expect guys in every room on this team. I mean, when you're, you know, 15, you know, plus numbers below, you know, the baseline 85. I mean, I don't know if there's a position that's exempt from that. So again, you don't want to have a, you know, disadvantage competitively. So I mean, it's our right, or not our right, but our duty and our obligation to make sure this team is sufficient from a number standpoint. And however we do that, whether it's transfer portal or, you know, high school, whatever, we're gonna make sure that we, you know, have a fully competitive roster come fall. So.